Hello, guys. How's everyone doing? Hey, hey, hey. Hey, people. Hello, my people, my Obodo Oyinbo fam. Hello, fam. You're welcome, everyone. Hi, Melis. You're the very first person today. John, Andrea, Fosa. Hi, Udwak. You're welcome. Basi, how are you? Nelly, you're welcome. Long time. I've been here. Oh. I've been here. It's you that haven't seen. Oh. Think 86. Hey. Excellent, Osas. Good evening, darling. How are you? Thank God, Osakwe, Loretta, Princess. You're welcome. LB. Hello, my darling. You're welcome to today's vlog. Hi, Ajas. Kung Fu Panda. I've seen your comment already. I know you are ready for this one. You are very, very ready. Celestine Ototobo Pepe. Hi. You're welcome. Sexy99. Hey sis, you're right. You're welcome. Daphne. Long time. How are you? I missed you. Isaac. How are you? Welcome. David. Ese. Hey, Debbie. Hello. Let's get things popping. Yeah, that's right. That's right. Let's get things popping. I say hello to every one of you tonight. You're welcome to Friday Live. We're going to be calling it Friday Live because you're doing live every Friday now, isn't it? Olisebuka. So you're all welcome. I greet you, all of you, both you, those who are online now and those who are not here yet, and those who will be watching us later when the vlog is completed. Asalutuna. You're welcome. Ekabo. Ekurole. No. You're very welcome. How buddy? How's your weekend? Thank God it's Friday. Hooray! I don't know about you guys, but me, I'm always very excited. I went to work today. I was really tired. I just got back like literally like about an hour ago. You will not believe it. Anyway, I'm here for you guys because I enjoy my interaction with you guys every Friday. I try to do some Fridays, even though it's not convenient. I have to because I don't want to disappoint. So you're welcome to today's vlog. Before I get into it, I just want to say that this topic, I can see that it's going to be an emotive one. People have already left so many comments, both on YouTube and on Instagram. So let's lay some ground rules so that all of us will just, will not offend one another. Because at the end of the day, it is very, very possible to have a meaningful conversation without, being offensive or being rude. So some ground rules, please, my people. No insults, no name calling. The title, some people saw it and we're going on and on and on. It's not meant to offend anyone. We are not here to talk about who is better between black women and white women. I believe that God created us all equal. We are different, but we are equal. So I'm 100% for equality. But I'm raising this topic because some of you have come to me on numerous occasions to say I should talk about it because they believe very strongly that black men, specifically African men, treat white women better than they treat African sisters or black sisters. Someone was asking me today, Abisola, where are you? Are you here yet? Abisola was asking me today, are we talking about African men or we're talking about black men generally? Well, let's take it from an African perspective because we are Africans, at least majority of us are Africans. I'm African, so I can only speak about what I know. And the people that have, contacted me and said, let's have a discussion about this topic are Africans. So we'll take it from there. And then, I know we have some African Americans online or on this channel, and we have some white people. So that's why I'm just, trying to lay the ground rules. Please, I know you are passionate. You have a lot to say, but let's not offend one another. Do not leave any comment that will be offensive to anyone. If you do, I will sit you down. There's a button here. You can see it, but I can see it. That if somebody leaves a comment that I or YouTube considers an inappropriate, I can time the person out. I'll put you on timeout. You know how they put children for timeout in primary school in Obodo Oyinbo? I'll put you on timeout. So let me not put you on timeout. So please don't be offensive. Make your point. but let's not abuse anybody. No name calling, no insults. I believe that name calling is for people who lost, who have no points. You don't have any points to, to put your argument across or to put your point across. So now you just resort to name calling and insult. I don't believe in insults. So make we not insult each other. We are all adults, I believe. So it's PG. This is PG 16. If you are not 16, if you're not 16, then you can go and nap. So let me get right into it because time is going quickly. Some African sisters or some Black sisters are not happy. They are saying that Black men, especially African men, when they marry us, we their sisters, Black sisters, like that Davido song, I am looking for a sister, Choma, my love. When they see their sister that they marry or they're in a relationship with, they don't treat them as well as they treat, when they are in relationships with white women. That they tend to favor white women more in terms of their attitude towards white women. That their attitude generally, their conduct, their behavior is better when they are with white women. For instance, culturally, African women are raised to, nurture, to care, to clean, to cook, and take care of men and children. But we all know that when you come to this Obodo Oyinbo, it's different. For white people, majority of them, they raise them, equally. Although traditionally some white people will still raise their families to say, okay, the woman is the one that will cook and clean and the man will go and earn an income. But majority is equal. So when they get into relationships, automatically in African or Black people's relationship, the woman will just fall into the kitchen and begin to cook and clean and nurse the children and do all that. Yeah. But for when African men are in relationships with white women, I'm going to come to your comment later. Zuna, or Zunia, whatever you call yourself, I've just issued a warning, and it's like you're not listening. So I'm going to put you on timeout. Okay, right? I put that out there because I don't want people to come here and be talking nonsense, and you've just started, so you're on timeout. I'm going to delete that. Yeah. So my people, what was I? You see, it distracted me now. You see all these people. I was flowing. Inspiration. I had inspiration. Now that person has come to distract me now, and the inspiration has been broken now. Oh, so but for white women, it's not the same. They believe in equality. So if they marry a Black brother, the brother will be cleaning, he'll be doing childcare, he'll be doing housework, and he might even be cooking or supporting her to cook. The Black brother is not just going to come home and put his leg up on the TV and put his leg up on the table and be watching with remote control and expect the wife to be cooking when both of them have gone to work. So this is what African sisters or Black sisters are saying, that Black men treat white women better. Another example is with in-laws. They are saying that when Black brothers are married to white women, they're not born their mama or their sisters to come and start. You know how some sister-in-laws do that? They will come to their brother's house and be doing as if they are the alpha and the omega in the home. They will be giving orders. I had one sister-in-law like that. Now God save her. God save that woman that I'm in this Obodo Oyinbo. If we didn't leave Nigeria, hi, me and her would have put leg on the same shokoto, because as you see me so, me, I cannot be in my husband's house. Then one woman who claims to be my in-law, related to my husband. No, they're not even brother. They are not even brother and sister. It's cousins will now come to my house and come and be giving order. It will never work. Kole work. Rarara. Let me just tell you. It cannot work because I see me so. Like I always tell you guys, I don't find trouble. I respect myself. I carry myself. I respect everybody. But if you want to koja here, if you want to pass your boundary, I will put you on timeout like I just did someone now. So these Black sisters or these our sisters are saying that, in-laws, they don't try that nonsense with white women. that when they go to their brother's house who are married to white women, they will go je. Where they tell them to sit is where they will sit. Where they tell them to stand is where they will stand. They don't koja aye. They don't overstep their boundaries. But if it's a black woman, hey, they will come and be telling you what not. They will tell you how you will cook your husband's food. They will tell you how you will run your home, how you will nurse your children, how you will cook for your children, how you will discipline your children. They want to overtake your home, you know. So that's one of the contention as well. And then the final one that I'm going to talk about before I come to your comments here. I can see some very lovely comments here. Some black sisters are saying that even those who have been with our black women before, when they get into a relationship with with white women, with Oyinbo women, they will change completely. You will not know it's that same person. You will see them carrying buggy. Meanwhile, if when they were with black women, they will never. They will say, no, I'm a man. Don't you know I'm a man? I'm a man. African men like to do that. I'm a man thing. It's very, very funny. They say, I'm a man. How dare you tell me to carry pikin? Did your father carry pikin when you were a young girl that you come and tell me to carry pikin? My friend, go and carry that child and put her or him in your back. How dare you tell me to help you carry your child? You know, African men. Some African men, not all. Let me not say that, not all, but some of them can be. They can be. They are. They are very, very good. They are blessed. They will not say, come and carry your child. It's not our child anymore. It's your child. It's a woman's child. So this is what our African sisters are saying. Now, this is a debate. You have your points to make. Is it true? What is your experience? Do you agree with these sisters are saying that black men treat white women better than they treat African sisters? Or is it the same? Or is it worse? What is your experience? What do you think, guys? What do you think? Say 99. Let me come to you first. You say, sister-in-law will mind herself because her bros will see pepper if she tries any. That is I forgot to add that one, Ceci. Thank you for reminding me, my sweetheart. This white, our sister that was telling me this, the thing, you hold her body seriously. That is she's. If you see the way she feels about it, she will say it emphatically that even when there is a fight in most relationships, when there is problem, some African women, because we are not raised to send our husband packing. Back home in Africa, in Nigeria, you and your husband will have issue. Come and tell your husband, get your shit and get out. I'm literally saying it like the way it was said here. How Stella got her groove back. I love that movie. Say, get your shit and get out. He said, they're not born us where we black women, to especially Africans, to come and say a man should pack and leave his own house. Most women would rather be the one that will leave the house for the man. Some are doing it. They are sending their husbands packing or their boyfriends or partners packing when the relationship breaks down. But for white women, they are saying that when the reason why African men behave so well is that if the relationship breaks down, the man knows that, first of all, if they're having issues, he will sleep in the couch, which you cannot try if you're with a black man and you're a black woman. You can't tell him to leave his bedroom. We'll tell you, is it your father's money I used to buy that bed that you tell me not to sleep? My friend, pack. Pack where? So, and then if the relationship now breaks down, that relationship is ending, or they are separating, the white woman will just tell her, I need you out of this house. He will tell the black brother, say, oh yeah, Alele, pack your things and leave. If he doesn't leave, she'll call the cops and they will escort him out. Jeje, the way he came, you know how they say it, naked we came into this world, and naked will return. The same way he came to the house, he will return with his carrier bag. If he's lucky, he will take some of his personal belongings, like his clothes and shoes and all whatnot, document. But if he's a mean one, he will not even take anything. The police will just escort him out and he's on his own. So, yeah, that is the topic for today. I'm coming to you guys now. I think I did this in record time, 15 minutes. Good. Basinelli say, white men don't play with their women. The Bible say once they find out she has no money, they show her their true colors. Ah, so you're saying that the black men are marrying white women because of their money? I don't believe that. No, no, I don't believe that. Certainly not in all cases. Mhm. Pollution say yes, African men push buggy with diligence. They push buggy with diligence. When they are with white women, no. Pollution, you kill me. With due diligence, self, they don't burn them not to push buggy. I want to hear from men too. Please, if you're an African man here, you see, I can't be biased in this gist because I have family members who are married to white men, and I have family members who are married to white women. So so I cannot be biased. Somebody said black men they push their children's buggy with due diligence. They would be pushing it and be enjoying it and be strolling as if Dubai say funny thing is that they will say black women have too much mouth because they are in the West. But they never complain about their white wife throwing them out. Yeah. Okay. Somebody made that point today that why, if we are saying that black men treat white women better, why? And one of the point the person was raising is because they say some black women will display some attitudes that are some attitude that are not very good. Like, we are loud, very, very loud and obnoxious. We're very verbal. Some of us are verbally abusive towards the men. Meanwhile, majority of the Oyibo women will not be so loud like us. Some are loud. I heard one white lady one day. I had to turn around to be sure that she's actually white. She was so loud. Oh my God. But in most cases, they will be very, very mild mannered. You know, they will be very respectful. They will not be so, verbally abusive or shouting and screaming or the kind of, the energy that black women have, all this attitude that we have. We come with so much for. I believe it's the fault of our upbringing, the way we're brought up to be, to meet anything head on. Olisebuka say we seem to. I'm losing that. Let me go back a bit. He said we seem to be selected about which women to treat well or not, which is annoying. No, men, please listen. Lesson for you: love and respect your woman is not easy to be, especially a black woman. No, I agree. I believe I believe strongly that human beings should be treated, everybody should be treated with respect, irrespective of your race or your color. Wari Pikin said, most things I hear from some black is that white women are low maintenance compared to black women, but they complain that they miss our great cooking. Okay, that's a valid point. Yeah. Not all white women. Some white women are very, very materialistic, but on the whole, I would say that when it comes to dating, they might not be as demanding. If we want to do the statistics and take numbers, we will say that okay, black women will, because it's a cultural thing again, that when you are dating, you'll be going to your boyfriend or your partner to say, okay, do this for me, do this for me. Yeah. But in the culture of the Caucasian people, it's different because they are independent. They don't, when they go out, even on first dates, they split the bill, everybody pay their own. So I would say that is a function of culture. Isaac said, yes, of course, it's true, because if you mess up, the white woman can send you out of the house or even back to your country. She will not rest until until they deport you back to wherever you came from. Kung Fu Panda say, there's one guy who told me he married a white woman but tired of white cooking, so he's with an extra black cookie. Oh my God. Oh my God, that one is not good. That one is not good at all. Smile, smile. Yeah, comfort says the way we were brought up. Yeah, the way we were brought up is a cultural thing. I think a lot has to do with the culture of how we were brought up. Former Duride said, some of our African women can do and overdo. Over righteous, they worry them. They make African men do most things and get away with it. And remember, never start what you cannot finish. The Bible says, I'm a black female, but I must confess that I have changed for my white partners in the past. Interesting. How did you change the baddest? I want to learn how you change. Did you bring back down your temperament? Were you very loud before and you now calm down when you saw that the white man could not take all that loudness? Precious says, my friend's girlfriend will send him out of the house, even in front of us. She not even get shame, but he will still come back. He will still go back. Abby, where will he go now? Hmm. Hmm. Daphne says, smile, smile. Ethiopians, okay, you are responding to somebody else's comment there, so I can't read that. Sase say, black and white men will treat you how you let them. No man can abuse you and go scot-free without your permission. Good one. Dubai says, I was thinking about them saying they miss our cooking. Nijare. Well, if you lay your bed, you lie on it. So if she don't, some white women marry black men and learn African cooking. Yeah. And some black women marry white men and learn Caucasian cooking. Wherever the person comes from, you learn how to make their food. I mean, it's just compromise. It's a given that when you marry somebody from, a different culture, a different race, that you learn how to, it's about compromise and learning, understanding one another and trying to make each other or make one another happy. So yeah. Smile, smile, say Daphne is looking at Meghan Markle. You wouldn't believe she is black blood. You wouldn't believe she's black blood. I don't know what that means. She's mixed, isn't she? Her mom is black and her father is white. Ajaz says some black men give more respect to white women because of what they want to obtain from her, e.g., document. Those in true love are rare. Well, I wouldn't say that. I would not. I would not. Some are genuinely okay. What about this one that some some people are saying that when black men become very successful, when they are broke, yeah, not in all cases, some black men, when they are broke, especially all these athletes and musicians and people in entertainment industry, that when they are broke, they're always with black sisters. But the minute they become, millionaires, they make it and they become successful, that they always end up marrying white women. What do you guys have to say to that? Ah. Katachuku says that's true in some cases. Olisebuka say, honestly, black women, especially African American, have dealt with good men. No, they have shown some of us pepper. They show some of you pepper even when we do our best. I'm a current victim of one. I don't mean to generalize. Please don't generalize, though. Kung Fu Panda, for me, the wahala of black man is too much. You don't have a voice as a woman. But when they marry a white woman, they surrender all. I surrender. Oh, Panda, you will not kill me. Rita say it's hypocrisy. Miss Hope TV says, I've seen a white woman with a Nigerian accent cooking. But all in all, white people don't have certain food. It's easy to cook their nationality of food. Daphne says, I'm from a religion in the USA where white people look that. I don't understand what you mean. We call them high yellow, mulatto. I don't know what that means. Smile Smile says, yes, Obodo Oyinbo, once they make it, you will see a black woman. You will not see a black woman in sight. Yeah, they tend to run away, isn't it, from the drama? Yeah, they run away from the drama. I don't know. I think it's a stereotype generally when we look at it if we look at it properly. There's these stereotypes that people keep, buying into. And I must say that some black women do feel these stereotypes because, the thing about stereotype, what I always say is that if you know something is stereotypical, don't don't do something that will say, Shebi is a black woman. This is what they do, is a black woman. For instance, if they say black women are very angry, they are loud and angry, then you try not to be so loud and angry, because if you are doing that, you're only fueling that stereotype. So there's a lot of stereotype about black women. That's true. But then again, some black women do feel those stereotypes. Precious say many guys will need some trimming around the edges. So please, ladies, don't take bad behavior from your men. Speak up so they can improve. Everyone wants self-development, and white ladies foster it. Hmm. Grace said, demand how you want a man to treat you, irrespective of race. African women should dump the traditional habit of being a housekeeper and treating him like king. Involve him in the housekeeping and childcare, etc. I don't agree completely with you. Yeah, I agree halfway, but not completely. Because if you say we should dump it completely, then a lot of relationships are going to be in trouble. This is my own perception about what you just said now, Grace. What I'm saying is that we should raise our children the way we want them to be when they get married in the future, especially our sons. We are very good at raising our daughters to say, oh, when you get to your husband's house, this is what you do, this is what you do, this is what you do. What about our sons? Are we raising our sons to prepare them for marriage? In most cases, it's only daughters. We were raised. My brothers were never raised. The only thing, I said it before, the only thing my parents or my dad ever told my brothers is that a man provides, period. So work hard so you can provide for your family. But they never told them the other things that a man does. So now the onions is on us. Now, as you know, this generation, we are having children. Our children are growing up now. We need to raise them differently. That is the way I see it. Raise your sons to cook, to clean, to know that it is the kitchen is not the woman's home where she will die. You know, that a man too can prepare a meal for a hardworking woman who has been out to work. When she comes back, you prepare the meal and you tell her you've cooked. She will love you more. It doesn't diminish you as a man. That's the way I see it. Nwachi said those who choose to treat white women better than black women should look for something better to do with their lives, because whether white or black, women should be treated with equality and no diversity. I agree with you. Annie say, I'm a black woman. I'm with a man from Ghana and he respects me a lot. Hey, Annie, I remember you. Oh, yes. It's not all, yeah, definitely. That's the problem of generalizing. Not all black men. We're not saying all black men. We're talking about some who, maybe they've been with black men and black women and they are white women now, or some who say, oh, I will never marry a black woman. Some black men say, I will never marry a black woman. The headache of black women is too much. It's their life, it's their choice. But why? Why? What is different between black women and white? What is the appeal, or why would they tend to treat black? If you say they are treating white women better, why? What is the appeal? Smile Smile says, Obodo Oyinbo, let's list how many black wealthy men, celebrities are married to their own race. That's a long list though. Comfort says, man is the head of the house. You cannot force your husband to help you. You can encourage him. He should help you because it's not easy. You can. Yeah. Not force, but encourage. Any reasonable man who loves his wife will want to help her anyway. Because the same way you're not allowing him to pay all the bills, he should also, help you. Pressure say, Auntie B, it's a disservice to the men. No one is raising them. And see how wahala because of empty bar. Yeah, is a big disservice. And I believe it's responsible for all this wahala we have in relationship today. We need to raise men and prepare boys for marriage the same way we prepare girls for marriage. That's what I say. Let's raise our boys like I raise my sons. Oh yeah, learning to cook, learning to clean, learning to do. I tell them all the time, learning to appreciate you as a woman. When I finish dressing up, I'll call them. Oh yeah, how do I look? If they don't say anything, I'm teaching them to pay compliments when they see a beautiful woman. When they see that you put in the effort, to look good, you dress nice, you smell nice. What do you say? You say, you look good, mommy. If you can tell me, if someone like Toby can tell me, you look good, mommy, the tendency 100% that when he grows up, and he gets married or is in a relationship, he will carry that trait forward, to do the same thing for his girlfriend or his wife. It's the same thing with affection. I'm diverting a little bit now. We're talking about how we can raise our boys differently. It's the same thing with affection. When you teach boys how to be affectionate, they hug, they kiss, they are very comfortable to do it. When they grow up, they will hug their girlfriends, they will kiss them. But when they cannot show emotion, for any reason, maybe because they weren't taught or they come from a household where, there were issues where, they didn't learn or they couldn't learn or whatever, then it's going to follow them because we are who we are. That's just the truth. I see how affectionate my children are, and I really thank God because they are so comfortable in showing that affection. My boys, especially, that they are very, very comfortable. And it's because I have put in efforts repeatedly to do it. My husband is not doing it, but I'm doing it because my husband is raised in a different generation whereby he wasn't taught and he doesn't see what I'm trying to do, but I'm doing it anyway. I'm not waiting whether he's teaching my boys or not. I'm doing it. Hug, kisses, learning to cook, okay, the work one is good to teach them how to do housework because if they don't do it, okay. Daphne says a dangerous assumption if people think the white woman is not aggressive and loud. They are. Oh. Hey Jay says the African man in our cultures are spoiled rotten. First by their mother, then by their wives. Many will not marry outside. Very few women will put up with the expectation of a true African man. I agree. We spoil men a lot. That's why I do not spoil my boys. In fact, no, I don't. Because I tell them, gone are the days where they worship men. And that's why, you see what you just say, AJ, what you just say, leads to this, this thing in African culture whereby the male child is the one that is valued. If a woman doesn't have a male child, in some cultures in Africa, they'll be running from pillar to post looking for a male child because we don't value female children because we feel it's only male children that are children. These are all the things that we need to deconstruct, These are all the things that we need to address. We can, it's possible if people make like conscious efforts to address these things right from their homes. It's very, very possible. Isaac said, for me, all women deserve a better caring because it's not easy to do all the housework. And our women should also learn how to encourage the husband to help them out in some cases. I agree. Daphne said the media portrays the white woman to be meek and non-aggressive. It's a lie. Well, that's a very general statement. I don't think, when you make a blanket statement like that, it means that, okay, all of them are aggressive or all black women are aggressive. No. I believe strongly that the way you were socialized impacts on who you are as a person when you become an adult, Sassy 99 said, my grandmother brought up my mom. I missed that now. So many comments. I can't read all of them. Trying to read as fast as I can. My grandmother brought up my mom and uncles with no boy or girl chores. Yeah, chores. Girl did grinding and boys cooking. A man shouldn't marry because he can't cook. African men believe that their wives are their maids. You should cook and clean for them. Rita says, that's the one thing I'm blessed to see my kids say to me, Mom, you are good helping me with laundry. You have to make them do the work. Help them, make them do the work. When you are cooking, tell them to come to the kitchen. You know the way they used to tell us to come to the kitchen and start cooking. All the boys should learn how to cook. I tell them, if you don't learn how to cook, McDonald's is where all your money will finish. Chicken and chips. Kung Fu Panda say, but not all white women are good. Some have sent their men packing, threw their clothes from the window, took kids and don't even allow them to see their kids, frustrate them. Not all people are good. That's the way I will put it. Not all black men, black women, not all white women. It's a human thing. If you look at it that way, then you have a more broader, you have a more open and broad understanding of it. It's a human thing. You see, one thing I've learned about life is that we can talk about race from now to tomorrow, talk about racism from now to tomorrow. I have a story I want to share with you guys in next couple of days. I'm going to post that story. You will understand that when it comes to the issues of life, there's no race. The real issues of life, there's no race. It doesn't know race, it doesn't know color, it doesn't know gender. It affects everybody. It does. So that's the way I see it. Comfort Johnson says some white women want their husband to clean after cooking. The way I grew up, my dad does not clean after my mom. But my son cooked for his wife, but not his wife saying he must help him to cook. Yeah, I think our sons should definitely, even if they cannot cook, it will help. I don't think most African women don't ask for too much. A little, just a little. But some African men are very, very rigid in their beliefs about this man thing. I'm a man. I can't carry my plate. I can't do dishes. I can't wash. I can't do this. I can't do that. But then again, you forget that this is Obodo Oyinbo. If you're in Africa, it's different. Still today in Africa, boys don't learn to cook. Because if I was in Africa, I'll have like 3 maids. One will be cooking, one will be going to the market, one will be cleaning. You know, it's affordable. You can afford it. But this is Obodo Oyinbo. If you live in this part of the world and you want to be rigid in those beliefs about being an African man, you know, that you don't do this, you don't do that, it does not work. There's always issues with it. That's just the truth. Hmm? Gabriel say, look at America. Black women have single-handedly. Okay, I'm not going to read that. I'm not going to read that because that doesn't help anyone. Sassy says, as a woman, you hold the key, and you are correct in saying we trade the male child. You find us calling our sons from birth. Baba and being treated like the golden child. They become entitled. But which Baba? Baba what? It's not only Baba, it's daddy. Ah, ah, ah. Daphne says some white women can show the black man pepper too. Domestic abuse is one of them. Yes, some black. I like that, Daphne. You are a very fast learner. You've adjusted it by using that word some. It's very, very important that we use that word some. Yeah. Chibuke says my kids always assist when I'm cooking. Chibuke is one man in this house. Who I know enjoy cooking. Anybody that knows Chibuke knows that she's all Nigerian recipes. Flo, she's a fan, a big fan of all Nigerian recipes, and he follows the cooking, all the cooking because he enjoys cooking. We need more men like that, please. We need more men. Yeah, a family that works together stays together. Brilliant. Your wife is a very lucky woman, Chibuke. I can tell you, you are a good man. The Bible says single-handedly, so the black men don't have the power. Okay, you're responding to someone there. Hmm. Ah. Daphne say, no matter what, you always save on with your own. I don't know what you mean by that, Daphne. If you mean you always save with your own race, then it doesn't follow. How many Nigerian men have killed their wives in the US? If you are safe on your own, then why are men killing their wives or women killing men in the US? Do you know the amount of domestic violence that is happening, all over the world, even here in the UK? Bread and butter for social workers, domestic violence, African families. They are married to Africans, Nigerians, fellow Nigerian to Nigeria. I beg. That's why I'm telling you that when it comes to the issues of life here, there's no race in it. We're very, very, all human beings are susceptible to the same issues of life, including domestic violence. So it's not about race. That is my own belief. And from my experience, this is what I know. Oh, Tina, you're welcome. You're not too late. You're not too late at all. Daphne saying some white women are not meek. The Irish and German blood is hot-tempered. Is hot-tempered, but so the goodness of a woman depends on who you meet and how you treat and understand her. I could not agree more. That is a fantastic comment, but so you nailed it. Let me tell you something. Women, for all men in the house, I always like men to come on these things because I feel like we're not trying to bash men or anything. We're learning. That's the way I always say it. For a woman, whatever you give a woman is what you get back. If you give a woman love, she will give you so much love. If you give her headache, she will give you headache. Oh. Domestic violence happens everywhere. It's not only in one culture. That's what I'm saying. Smile, smile. It's not only peculiar to black people or white people or racial relationships. That's what I'm saying. Olisebuka says, you know what? Everything is relative. If a man hasn't had some sense here, he won't treat a woman well, black or white. Oh, yeah. Gabriel J, when you send your man to jail for child support, they should leave you. Well, I don't know. White women all the way. Okay, that's your own choice. We're all entitled to our choices, isn't it? You have your own experience, Gabriel, why you're saying white women all the way. Yeah, everyone to their own experience. Isaac say I love cooking as well. My wife told me one day that she will not allow me cooking always again, so that our children will not love my food more than hers. Oh, it sounds like you have a lovely household. I love that. That's really, really good. That's really, really fantastic. You're welcome, Chibuke. We all have to support each other in all we do. That's why and how our family can succeed in life. I couldn't agree more, Chibuke. You see, when you have men who understand the struggles that women go through, then you will see life becomes so much easier for the woman. I'm not saying there are no exceptions. There are some really good men. Still, the devil in that woman will not allow things peace to reign. They will still frustrate the man. They will still cause wahala and all that, But in most cases, just whatever you can do to make her life easier. Worry pikin. He said, in this Obodo Oyinbo where I am, my mother has advised me not to do anything for a man. He should be taught to assist, else I will suffer the stress in my old age. Oh. You don't suffer in your old age, so teach your children. Yeah, it starts with the children. I think it's the way we are brought up, the way we are socialized. A lot of people blame African men for a lot of things. You know what? I tend to be a bit more understanding of African men in terms of their behavior and attitude. It's in most cases, it is not their fault. This is what their parents have told them. Their parents have told them that you are a man. You are not supposed to do this. You are not supposed to do that. You are not supposed to do this. If your parents keep telling you this every day, this is your role as a man. You can't do this. Some people cannot deconstruct from that when they come to Obodo Oyinbo. They cannot separate that, okay, I'm not in Africa anymore now. This is Obodo Oyinbo. They say when you are in Rome, behave like a Roman. So if you cannot make that adjustment, then you will have wahala. That is just it. Eh? That is the truth. Eh? We need to learn to adjust to life. It's the same thing as saying that the man is the head of the home, the man is the provider in an African culture. When the man lost his job or he's not doing well, the woman is doing better. Doesn't mean that you cannot bring your money to the family or you cannot support your family because the man does not earn like you. No. We need to be able to adjust. Flexibility is key in relationship. You cannot be rigid as my mother told me that I'm a wife. My husband needs to take care of me. I'm not going to contribute. I'm not going to do anything. If my husband cannot take care of me, it means that he's not qualified to marry me. If you have that kind of rigid stand in this day and age, especially if you live in this Obodo Oyinbo, wahala go dey oh, honestly. Wahala go dey. Tina Amaka say, I appreciate a man that can cook for a husband, whether he's poor or rich, because to be a wife is not easy. You mean you appreciate a man who can cook for the wife, whether he's rich or poor? We have to be very, very flexible in our reaction, in our stance in life. You cannot be rigid and just say, "Oh, this is me. Take me or leave me." So people, they cannot be flexible in anything. This is me. Take it or leave it. I'm principled. Have you seen people that always say they are principled? When I see people that say they are principled, I just laugh. They say, I'm not rigid. I'm not this. I'm just principled. It's a lie. You're not principled. You are just so. You can't adapt. You cannot change. You resist change. And change is the only thing that is constant. Principle call. Vice principal name. Sassy say, my friend told me he likes his white woman because she doesn't give him stress. When it comes to Jangolova, even after this agreement, he will still offer him something to make up. Miss Hope TV, thank you. Please take the time to hit the like button. No, if you have not subscribed yet, make sure you subscribe. If you are enjoying the gist of tonight and many more gists that we have, please hit the like button. We have 150 people online and only 17 likes. So please ensure that you hit on the like button. Thank you, Miss Hope TV. I love you, girl. Zomik says the Igbo guy I dated for years never accepted my contribution in any discussion. Like he wants me to always agree with him all the time. Not me. Liar, I left him. Oh, Zomik, you always make me laugh, darling. You left him, Jare. He's very rigid. They told him that it's only his idea that matter. You don't listen to a woman. He doesn't know that this is Obodo Oyinbo. Congratulations for having the backbone to leave him, Jare. That kind of a person, you don't want to marry them. If you marry them, they'll make your life a living hell. Tina says, my brother of 13 years can cook like no man's business. Being the only boy in the midst of girls, we made him to start entering the kitchen at the age of 5. Now he's more cook. He's a better cook than most of my siblings. Good for you. Very, very good for you. It's good to teach boys. You see, and you know what? Women like men who can cook. Women really love. That's a trick that some men don't understand. If you're struggling to find women, just cook. If you know how to cook, girls like men that can cook. Agrippina says, I'm Kenyan, married to a Yoruba man here in Germany, and my sister to a German, and we are both happy, yet our men are not Kenya. I believe marriage has no race, but love and understanding. I agree with you, Nganga. Thank you for that wonderful comment. Gabriel says, in the US, white women have less attitude in general and less prone to surprise you with a kid, which will eventually be used to control your life. I find that you have really extreme views, Gabriel. Your views are so extreme. I don't know what your experience is, but you need to chill, bro. Smile said, there's this Nigerian on YouTube here disgracing herself. She said he prefers white women because of physical beauty. I don't know. Some people have issues, body issues. Yeah, some white people want to be black, and some black people want to be white. So what can we say? We leave them to Jesus. Jesus will take care of them. What can we say? If you don't love yourself, you keep looking for what is not lost. The first thing is self-love, my love. When you don't love yourself, then you keep thinking somebody else is more prettier, is more this, is more that. So yeah, it's about self-love. Kung Fu Panda says, some African men fears their white women, even when they know you, they don't even say hi. Or in all, some African women also too much. White women will always say sorry when they are wrong, but black women don't. Yeah, pride, pride. When people struggle to say sorry, it's pride. Pride goes before a fall. And unforgiveness follows as well, Kung Fu Panda. Unforgiveness. Some black women have bitterness and unforgiveness in their hearts. I've been planning to do that vlog about unforgiveness. What it does, it destroys life. And it's not the life of that man that you're holding that you think ruined your life. It's your own life is going to destroy if you hold on to unforgiveness. He did this to me in 1940. I can never forgive him. It's because of him that my life turned upside. No, it's because of you. It's not because of him, because you cannot let go, you cannot forgive, you cannot move on. The person is going on with their life, they are living their life, they're married to someone else, they are having children and living their best life. You are there crying over spilled milk. Unforgiveness is poison. It's very, very dangerous. Yeah. Favor says, I like men that can cook. Yes, a lot of women like men who can cook. Beam says, white women don't come with extended family baggage. Well, if you're saying that white women don't come with extended family baggage and you're a black man, don't you yourself have extended family baggage? Do you not have it? I beg, leave that, Jare. We know our culture. You cannot compare. There's no basis for comparison. We are different. Yeah. One is not better than the other. We are just different. We are unique in our own way. Africans generally have extended family baggage. My uncle just died in Nigeria. They told me now I need to send money. This man never paid my school fees when my father died. It's my mother that trained me. He never gave me a cover one day. I've never ever been in touch with him. I don't even contact him. Nothing. He doesn't even know I exist. All of a sudden now they told me he's dead. I have to send money. Is that not baggage? But what am I going to do? I have to do I have to do it. I don't have to, but I want to because it's good to give than to receive. Let's just say the Christian in me will not allow me to just turn my back and not do. So I will do it. Are they forcing me? No. So if you want to talk about baggage, it comes with the culture. May God help us. That's why you shouldn't have more children that you can care for. Because that's where the extended family wahala comes from. When you start to have 20 children that you cannot care for. African mothers are influence of men boys to behave that way. Zuna, Andre. You made a comment that I can read out now. I've deliberately not read your comment because of that first comment that you made. I said it that we need to be respectful. But I agree with you. African women, is we that are spoiling the boys. But me, I'm a mother. I have 3 boys, and I've made a choice not to spoil my boys. No way. I'm not going to spoil them. They have to be responsible, because at the end of the day, if you don't train them right, they end up, going into relationships and they can't do nothing, and they become a headache to their wives. So it starts from the home, from the environment, from the culture, the background. So we need to do better, you know. Favor say, why if we don't know how to cook, who will help me if I'm sick? If they don't know how to cook, who will help me if I'm sick? Yeah. Sassy says there are white YouTubers who are crazy for black women. Well, there are white people who like black women, and there are black women who like white women. People like what they like. It's not a crime, it's life. You like what you like. I had a friend in those days in Nigeria, not even now, who said she will never marry a black man. She's in Nigeria at that time, and she was all her plan. This girl is a lawyer. She's a lawyer at that time. Beautiful girl. She said all her plan for life is to get ready and go to Australia and marry a white man. It's a choice. We are all adults who can make whatever choice that we want. So we can't say because somebody. I'm not of that school of thought that says that once you marry somebody from another race, it means that you hate your own people. No, you don't have to. It doesn't mean that you hate black men if you marry a white man, or a woman who marries white man, marry a white man doesn't mean you hate black men. I don't like putting people in boxes like that. It's a free word. People like what they like. It's freedom. So whatever you like, good for you. As long as you are not harming anybody, you're doing it for yourself. So who am I to judge? Thank you, Dupe. It says thumbs up for Bridget for raising her sons the right way. Need to train our boys the right way to treat all women the same, black or white. Oh yes. People are people. Yeah, we can. That's a little we can do in our own families, in our own little communities, to make sure that we're making a difference. You can't change the whole world. I once had this vision when I went to interview for when I wanted to get into social work. It was very funny. It was a full room of people. You know how they do this interview where you have loads of people there, and they were asking everybody why they wanted to be social workers. And the woman got to my turn and said, "Oh, what about you, Bridget? Why do you want to be a social worker?" I just looked at her and I said, "Oh, me? So I want to change the world." The whole room busted into laughter. They were all laughing. But I've come to realize since then that you can't change the whole world, but you can change your own world, starting from your own family, your own environment, starting from the way you treat humans, other human beings. You yourself, you are a Bible that the whole world is reading. Your attitude, the way you address people, the way you behave. I see some comments on my YouTube and I'll be wondering, what is their issue? Why are they so angry? Some people are so angry. If you have anger issues, go and deal with it. Find someone to talk to, or go and pray if you are religious. Deal with it. Yeah. There's no point parading online, spreading hate and abusing people. And human beings are human beings. And because somebody treats you badly, or someone that had a bad experience from another race, does not classify all of them as bad. If you go to Africa, they are not nice to each other. They are not nice to each other at all. We are not nice to each other, even as Nigerians. Go to Nigeria, tribalism is rife there. They hate one another, one tribe against the other. Even within the same tribe, everything is divided. Even the same family. So that's to tell you that, life is more complex like that. Book it OTV. Sweetheart says, everybody should be treated equally, irrespective of their race. I agree. After all, there's no marriage in heaven. Daphne Chai, I'm having a wonderful conversation today. We'll have a great weekend. I love you always. Thank you, baby. Thank you. We're rounding up now. It's 54 minutes. Have you liked yet? Have you subscribed yet? Ensure that you subscribe if you haven't already. Sassy, I read so many of your comments today. You know, you say, Sister B, don't you think it's due to socialization? Because the international movies we grew up watching, the main couple will be white, and the stereotypes the media pushes, yeah, that plays into it. I'm not going to ignore that. Yeah, it does. But now we have our black movies as well. So, yeah, it does. The media as well adds to it, like, the kind of stories that they publish out there. We never hear when we have black heroes, except the man that climbed that climbed that a many-story building in France to save that young child. Was it last year that it happened? That was one of the few heroes of a black hero that I've heard, and they gave him French citizenship instantly. He's been in that country, oh, you see how God turned people's life around. So yeah, the word is not things are not as easy as that or so straightforward as that. So this is my closing word I'm going to say. Let me read this first. Nganga came back and said about the cooking issue. I believe is necessary in marriage and should be contributed from both sides. I learned how to cook some Nigerian soups from a lady from Nigeria and YouTube rest mother-in-law. Yeah, you can learn from all Nigerian recipe. Anything you want to learn, anything you want to learn, you can learn on YouTube. So I'm going to close by saying that let's all treat one another with love and respect. It's just going to make the whole world a much better place for all of us. Whether the person is black, Latino, white, from wherever they come from, let's just treat one another with love. And every human being, once you have that, you know, mindset that every human being, irrespective of where they come from, the color of their skin or their accent or the way they look, whether they are able or disabled, that every human being created by this our God Almighty deserves love and respect, then we'll be fine. And like I said, you can't change the whole world, but we can change each person that you come into contact with. A smile can make a difference. Just a smile. Just smile. Saying hello, how are you? It makes a whole lot of difference. So it starts from our own little community, our homes, starting with our families, the way we treat our family members, our friends, the people that we associate with, all those negative stereotypes, not, playing into it and fueling them. If they say, that you are an angry person, try not to be angry. If you have anger issues, go and deal with it. Stop spreading anger and hate everywhere. It does not help anyone. But at the end of the day, everybody will be fine. We'll all be fine. So if you are a black brother out there, whether you are married to a white woman or a black woman, let's all treat people the way we want ourselves to be treated. There's a popular saying that says that do unto others as you want them to do unto you. So if you want to be treated with respect, respect others. If you want to be treated with love, love others. If you don't want to be abused, do not abuse others. If you don't want to be treated badly, don't treat others badly. It's simple as that. It's very simple. It's human beings that are giving ourselves wahala. It's simple. It's very, very easy. And but because of pride, arrogance, all these things in life, class, education, whatever you can call it, these are the barriers that we have that make things seem as if it's impossible to achieve. But with God, all things are possible. Thank you very much, guys. Let me say my goodbye. Dupe, thank you for coming to tonight's vlog. Have you liked yet? You haven't liked, though, guys. You need to like before I go. 174 people online, 33 likes. Thank you very much. If you enjoyed tonight's vlog, please like this vlog, subscribe if you haven't already. Thank you, Bukio Abromi Dada, Shegon. Thank you so much, Zomix. Thank you. Hope you enjoyed tonight's vlog. Tina Amaka, thank you. Favor, Felicity, bye, darling. Imiabi Rose, my sweetheart. Thank you very much. Chioma, I love you. Success, thank you. Former Duru, I love you from the bottom of my heart. You know that, don't you? Miss Hope TV, thank you so much, girl. Lovely to have you tonight. Sorry that you missed the last one, but today you are here, and I'm very, very happy that you could join us. I love you. Zoomix, bye. You guys have a lovely, lovely weekend. And I will come to you again soon with some very explosive. I'm working on some very explosive ones. And these ones are going to cut through race, color, creed, religion, whatever you can name, you can whatever you can call it. And let's just show love wherever we go. And as God loves us, let's love one another. I love you. God bless you. Bye. See you soon. Bye, guys. Bye.